Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for F1 Manager 2023 as we continue our run here with Alfa Romeo, and we are trying to chase down Alpine. Let's see here. There we go. Chase down Alpine. Only 5 points shy of Alpine. We did finally pass Mercedes, so we are in 4th place. I think we will be able to hold on to 4th place, but if we could chase down Alpine, that would be... That's the guys we've been chasing this entire season, so it would be an amazing feat if we could catch them. Car inspection results. Only the underfloor failed. That's not bad. Looking okay. Gearbox for... Still thinking this gearbox for Bottas might need to get replaced. Oh, no. Okay, that's fine. We'll just approve this. It is what it is. I don't want the problem to get any worse. So we'll go with it. Front wing research is done. We do want to kick off more research, but we can't with that going off, right? What? Oh, it might let us. Never mind. I don't know why I thought it wasn't going to let us. All right. Yeah, we'll just do another front wing research here. All right, get that going. Don't have a lot of money right now. We definitely don't have enough money to work on the CFD simulator here. Wonder if it has a higher chance of shutting down if you are actually down to 60% on conditioning. I hadn't thought about that. It's an interesting... It could just be just random. That's just how it happened to work out that time. All right. Do we want to swap anything else around? Okay. I think both chassis are still okay. I think the front wings are still okay. Rear wings still fine for now. Side pods, I'm okay with them being split up at the moment. Underfloor, yeah, this is still okay. If we fail again, we'll drop down to these for car 2, and the car 1 can stay where he's at. And then finally suspension, yeah, these are both okay as well. All right, I'm okay with all this. Hopefully we can get to the end of the season with what we got. 4 races left. That's all we got to do. 4 races. How are we looking on cost cap? It's getting scary. All right, let's get some race prep for Mexico. I'm going to say both drivers hit Q3 because they have been, so why not? I'm going to say both drivers get top 12. Or one driver gets top 8. Let's do both drivers top 12. It's ever so slightly better. We only have 4 races left, so I guess we can only do... I was going to say, is it going to lock us to 4? It is going to lock us to 4. Both drivers hit top... Just keep it at top 15. I'm going to play it safe a little bit here. Because, especially since we're going to be start putting on lesser parts on Piastri's car at some point. So, this is all good. Oh my goodness. Gotta get through these last few races. Come on, guys.
We return once more to the hustle.
No more sprints for the rest of the race, season, right? Or I think so. All right, let me get the practice and qualifying done, and I'll bring you guys right back. All right, we're back. We actually qualified. I forgot to show you what we qualified. I will go look at it real quick. We qualified 5th and 8th, so really good overall. Obviously, you can see several people getting penalties, including us. So that's going to change up a little bit, which ends up being Bottas is starting in 3rd and Piastri starting in 11th. So not bad. Honestly, both of them, Bottas within range, of course, of podium, and Piastri just an inch off of points. So if we can get podium and points, the 2 Ps, I would call this a very successful race as well. So we did end up buying Piastri a new ERS just because his other one had gotten down to yellow. This last one should last him until the end of the season, hopefully. Looks like the only other thing we might have to buy is maybe a gearbox for Bottas, and I think we'll be good with everything else. Here's the strategy we're gonna go with. Both of them on the same strategy. Just gonna push crazy hard, mediums, hards, and then soft on the final stint, and see what that does for us. Let's go. No triple pit on this one. I don't think it would gain us anything. To be fair, I didn't check. I guess I could check, but I don't. We'll worry about some other time. I think the only time a triple pit would work is on times when we just can't push at all, because pushing is just really, really useful for us. We gain an advantage when we push a bit. I'm actually going to turn off your battle assist, because if you can just get right past him straight up, then that would be for the best. A lot of people on mediums, most of the field on mediums, so the fact that we're on mediums to start off with is not going to be negative for us. I was going to say, if Ferrari gets past us here, which they will, we will go back to just battle assist. Okay, that's fine. We had a chance there, but no worries. Everybody's pushing at the beginning of the race, so any advantage we get from pushing is negated. All right, well, I'm actually going to zip through this race here. I just want to show you kind of what strategy I'm going with, but I will come back at the end or if something crazy happens. All right, 3 laps left to go in this race, and as you can see, we are in first place by 7 seconds right now with Bottas. Now, unfortunately, Piastri did crash twice. First time, he just barely nicked his front wing. We were able to stay out there for until his pit stop. It didn't really affect him that much. We did go ahead and change his front wing, just to might as well. And he was running okay after that. He was in 13th, chasing down 12th, and then he got into another accident, and now his front wing is even more damaged. I could technically replace it again because I think I have another one, but honestly, at this point, we're just going to let him finish his race and just be done with it. Not really stressing about it at this point. We could go ahead and go attack here, though. We might as well, and I guess we'll go full deploy here with him. But really, honestly, we're just settling in here with Bottas. He's 7 seconds clear of second place, so he just needs to run a clean race at this point and just chill. He ran well. He ran outstanding in this one. I mean, Piastri not getting points is unfortunate. If these two stay the way they are, then we will gain quite a few points on Alpine. Them only getting 1 point is huge for us, obviously. I was really hoping... I mean, Piastri could have gotten points in this one had he not crashed out, because he was racing a pretty good race before his first crash. In fact, he was in 10th place, 10th or 9th, something like that, before his first crash. He just unfortunate. You know, it's just one of those things. We'll watch him cram across the line here.
And tyres are looking good from our side. Copy.
And here he goes. Another first place finish for Bottas. My goodness, the guy's getting outstanding this year. Absolutely outstanding.
What a brilliant win there for Valtteri Bottas.
Piastri, I mean, it's just unfortunate. It is what it is. Getting two accidents, it's just hard to recover from 2 accidents. It really is. Hopefully he didn't get any damage to his actual drivetrain parts. Hopefully it was just aero parts. But still, damaging two front wings is really, really unfortunate, right? I mean, we blew past both Red Bull cars. When we came out for our second pit and put on our softs, we caught back up with them super fast and just blew right past them. I'm assuming we just have a better engine than they do right now. I'm assuming their engine's worn down a bit or something. I don't know. Finished on the podium 10 times in one career. Nice.
Incredible. That was a really well-deserved win. They got their race strategy absolutely spot on.
We may see these kind of scenes a lot in Formula One, but it's easy to forget just what it means to the whole team. And this man certainly isn't finished with F1.
Looks like we got fastest pit stop, maybe?
Easy to fight for in this sport.
That takes them up to 3 wins this season. They proved just so hard to beat.
Yes, 3 wins for Bottas this season. That's insane. That is absolutely insane.
As Mexico City Grand Prix. So then, Karun, in terms of the Alfa Romeo team, how will they be feeling after that?
They'll be absolutely delighted to have picked up the win here. What a great outcome that is for the team.
And that's it from us all here in Mexico City.
Coming up in the next round is the...
All right, let's get past that. 25 points. We didn't get fastest lap. I actually tried to get fastest lap with him because we had a little bit of extra, tire there at the end. Just couldn't quite get it. It's all right. No biggie. So disappointing about Piastri. But Bottas picking up another 25 points. I mean, it's not impossible for him to chase down Perez at this point, but I don't expect that to happen. I mean, him just staying in third would be a pretty outstanding finish overall. We did just pass Alpine, though, in a pretty big way. So if we can keep that gap right there, that would be really awesome with 3 races to go. We did get fastest pit stop and third as well, so that's awesome. Actually, the fact that Red Bull did not get second is huge for us because that gets us a big chunk of points over them. So yeah, I think we get the fastest pit stop again this year, but it has definitely been a lot closer this year. In fact, next year I expect will be pretty crazy. We'll find out. All right, well, that was an extremely good finish. Fortunately, some more parts, lots of parts. Man, we got basically no front wings left at this point. Oh, that's no good. That's no good. We're really gonna have to figure out how we're gonna deck out car number 2 here now. You're definitely gonna go down to this one. You're gonna go down to... I guess you're gonna go down to front wing 1 at this point. And you'll go down to this rear wing. Oof, only 1 in 1. I'm actually gonna put you on this suspension. Leave one good one for up here for him. We're gonna have to craft a couple things, I think. So we got 3 and 3 here. I could technically gamble and put car 2 back on this, but I think I'd rather save those 3 for him. Front wing, we've only got 2 front wings. I think we're going to need 1 more front wing here for Bottas just to make sure. Not too expensive. I think we're going to need probably 1 more rear wing just so Bottas has a spare just in case. Because if this guy can just work his way down and go down to rear wing 1 if it comes down to it. So I think we will get us another rear wing for Bottas here, just in case. Not ideal to spend money like this, but not much we can do about it. I think this is, for now, okay. He can always drop down if he needs to. This is still okay, because he's got a spare and he can drop down if he needs to. And then suspension. I think we're going to need 1 more suspension here for car 2. And we'll just make another one of the... I mean, if we're going to make another one, we might as well make another one of these. So, a few $100,000, almost $1 million there that I would have liked to have not spent, but I don't know that we could have done anything about that. CFD's still shut down. Don't have enough money to do anything with it anyway. Cost cap getting down to the wire. Getting down to the wire for sure. Still doing research. All looks good. I think we're okay for now. There's our rear wing research done. Suppose we'll go right into another one. I don't think we have any hours. We do not. All right, keep that going. And yeah, let's get to I think we're still okay. It's hard to tell. It really is so hard to tell, but I think we're going to be okay. What? Oh, it's actually it's going to refurbish it for us. Oh, okay. That's fine, I guess. It's interesting that maybe that's what triggers it. We dropped low enough. I was gonna do the refurbishment on it, but I just hadn't gotten around back around to have enough money for it. So if we're gonna get the refurbishment for 324 grand, though, that's actually huge because it normally costs what, 2.5 mil? Oh wait, it didn't refurbish it. Wait, what was it? Was it not the CFD simulator? Wait, what was it? There we go. CFD simulator refurbished. Why did it not refurbish it? I'm a little frustrated by that. We'll come back to maybe it just hasn't ticked over. I don't know. That's weird. Or maybe like there's gonna be a response email that'll actually finish it, something like that. All right, race prep. Let's go. I mean, we're gonna say both drivers hit Q3 again. I think that's we're gonna go one. We're gonna go one. Now that we're putting lower parts on Piastri, we'll leave him. We'll do 2 for Q2 though. I'm going to say one driver hits top 10, and we're just gonna leave it at that. I don't want to. I just don't know what's gonna happen. We'll go with that. That's gonna be fine. To the race weekend.
Our F1 season brings us to Brazil.
I actually think I can fit 4 races into this episode if everything goes. Oh, this is another sprint. Okay. Well, all right. Let me go do the sprint, and then I will come back and, well, I'm not going to do the sprint. I'm going to do the practice and qualifying, and I'll bring you guys back for the sprint. All right, we're here. I actually did not know where we qualified until just this moment, because as I went up for my last lap with Bottas in Q3, and it was looking like a really good lap, by the way, a red flag went up and they canceled. Like they stopped me before I could finish my hot lap. So we ended up in 5th. I don't think they counted the lap because I think that's where we started that lap, and we were trending towards 3rd or 2nd, but it's whatever. But here we are for the sprint, and 5th it is. Maybe we did finish. Maybe just didn't end up as good as I thought. Who knows? But it didn't show me visually us finishing it. That's the reason why I'm wondering if that's exactly how it went down. And the red flag was late enough in the qualifying session that there was nothing left. I'm going to run this gearbox for the sprint for sure, but I might craft a new one for the race itself. Just because I have a feeling that gearbox is going to dip down during the sprint or pretty close to it. And that might be the last piece we have to craft. It's going to be hard to tell. How hard can we push here? We can... That's not what I want. I can't do any more stints. What if... Do we have any hards? We don't have any hard tires. I think that's because we've been using hards in our practice session. So this is unfortunately the best that we can do. It's going to have to be. I mean, pushing a little bit is better than not pushing at all, I think. So we will go with the mediums and push as opposed to the softs and doing basically nothing. Yeah, I think everything else can stay the way it is. Let's get into it. See what we can do. Any improvement on 5th for Bottas would be fine. I don't need to win first or anything like that. And honestly, getting Piastri up into top 10 would be good, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think his car, he's running too low level of parts at this point because we're just trying to make it to the end of the season.
Energy if you need. Yep.
All right, let me get through the sprint and I'll bring you guys back when it's over. Well, that was a pretty bad sprint for us. I'm actually not sure what happened. I think he just had a bad start and then just couldn't ever get past anybody else. So he just stayed in 10th, basically. 10th or 11th the entire race. I mean, it is what it is. It's unfortunate to see Alpine picking up 9 points here, but yeah, and then Piastri dropping down to 17th overall. So really bad race for us. Really bad sprint for us. So hopefully we do better in the race. We'll find out. I mean, I do have to get us another gearbox. There's just no ways about it. So new gearbox it is. It is going to drop us back in the rankings or in the starting, but I think we can handle that at this point. Honestly, this is probably the race to do it on because we are going to start probably pretty bad anyway. Why does it say 5th? Does the sprint not count towards where we start? I'm confused. I thought it said that. All right, let's check out our strategies. I mean, yeah, that strategy would be interesting. I mean, none of these let us push that much. I mean, that would be probably one of our better strategies right there. And then, what if I just went crazy again? Because I'm a crazy person. Something like that. It is 1 second faster. I don't know if it's actually going to be 1 second faster because I don't know. I don't know if this is counting pit stops, but you know what? We're going to roll the dice again because why not? You know, I mean, at this point, what do we got to lose? And I think we're going to go ahead and just do you, though, with this normal strat, though, because honestly, we're not really expecting much from you. I know that sounds bad, and I apologize, my friend, but we'll get you there. We'll get you there. So we'll go with that for him, just to make sure we're not going completely crazy here. And everything else looks okay. Well, let's go. Let's try this. Now we'll take a penalty. That's fine.
We're not too far away from the race. Who will win? Only time will tell. Here at the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Where are we starting? We're starting 9th. Okay, that's not bad. I'm so confused about how the penalties work because I thought the sprint determined our positioning. I could have sworn they said that at one point. I'm obviously going crazy because that's not how that worked. And we were in 5th and it just dropped us down a few spots. We'll take it. We'll take it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and zip through this one as well because I'm just trying to get through these last few races to the end of the season. And I'll bring you guys back if anything crazy or exciting happens. Yeah, we'll see. All right, we're back. Unfortunately, my strategy might have backfired on me this time. We are 2 laps away and just outside of reach of 5th place here. If we can catch them, we might be able to pass them, but it is going to be tough for us to catch them, unfortunately, it looks like. We're going to deploy Piastri. I don't know if he can do much, but we'll see what he can do. I mean, we're closing. We do have more tread on the same tires they have, so if we can catch them, this might work out. Looks like we did catch them, at least for DRS. We are going to get on the last lap here. Now, we're not going to get up in the top 3. Yeah, there's no way. But we might get 4th if we can catch these guys. It's not going to be easy here. All right, we're going to go in full deploy here at the very end. See if we can get anything going here. Now, one thing that did happen is we did take some damage to our underfloor. I think we went over a curb or something like that that might have hit it, something. I'm not exactly sure what happened. It says we went wide and then we took some damage to the underfloor. So then we've had that damage since way back here. So that probably has slowed us down, you know, a fraction of a second each lap. So that definitely adds up over the course of several laps. Had that not happened, we might have actually been able to pull this off. You never know. Another thing that went against us is that the pit stop for this track is extremely long. All right, we need you to go. Be very aggressive here. Let's see if we can get past these guys. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. I don't think we're going to get it. Go. Anything left in the tank? Nothing left in the tank. No. Well, we almost caught 4th. And the fact that it's Mercedes that got ahead of us is unfortunate. So the strategy wasn't like terrible, but I think it really was the damage. I think had the damage not happened, we passed these 2 guys easily, and maybe we're chasing down Ferrari, maybe. But that's all right. I mean, we started, what, in 9th and moved up to 6th, so it definitely wasn't a bad strategy. It just wasn't quite good enough, again, given the damage that we also took. So yeah, we moved up 3 spots. That's not bad. That's really not bad at all. Piastri, we're just going to have to give up on him for the rest of the season at this point. Bottas looking good here. Constructors, we still ahead of Mercedes, although they did just pass Alpine, and they're closing on us. I mean, if they get another race like that, they will pass us again. So we want to stay in third, we got to keep things going. I mean, pit stops weren't great. And we're still getting a good number of points. We're still got a good lead over Red Bull. Maybe we can hold on here towards the end. We didn't do anything with our reserve driver because that one had a sprint in it. All right, cool. Well, there we go. I mean, we did put on a new gearbox for Bottas, and it and that we've taken our penalty, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Failed chassis, failed destroyed underfloor, and failed suspension. Failed side pods. We might actually have to rush some parts. Man, this is getting a little bit tight here. Let's see here. I mean, chassis we can just replace, right? Yeah, because we had an extra one of those. We're going to have to swap out the underfloor, which is unfortunate. So we'll swap this one in for him. And then we'll put this one on under car 2. Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize we had another one. Okay, never mind. I just looked. It didn't tell me to swap out. I thought it was trying to tell me that I didn't have one. Okay, stuff like that works. Side pods. You are going to go down to this side pod. That's going to be fine. That was kind of the plan anyway. Are we manufacturing anything right this second? We are not. We still got research going. Okay, so let's check out anything we want to manufacture, just specifically for car 1. Chassis, we should be okay. Front wing, we should be okay. Rear wing should be okay. I mean, when it gets destroyed, we still have another one, is what I'm getting at. Underfloor is about the only thing I think we might want to put another one on. Just to get one more. Suspension, we're going to be okay, I think. I say that. We're going to go ahead and manufacture one more suspension. Oh, it was this suspension that we manufactured, wasn't it? So we're going to manufacture one more of these. And then we're going to manufacture one more underfloor. Even though I know we have extras down here. Actually, no, we really want, I think we want to keep this underfloor on him. So we want to get another one of the good underfloors for Bottas because he's doing good. I mean, he's really doing good. And we're going to try to get as many points as we can. So a couple of those is fine. It's not ideal, and cost cap is getting very, very scary. I'm not gonna lie, but so far so good. I don't know what's happening with the CFD simulator. It said it was going to repair that, but whatever. Everything else looks mostly okay for the moment. All right, let's scooch along here. Yep, I know we're getting close to the cost cap limit, but we're going to be fine, maybe. Hopefully. I mean, we're going to get down to the wire. Don't get me wrong. I get that. But I'm hoping it's going to be just barely enough. Some driver development more. 2 points in cornering. Nice. Adaptability. Another point of reactions for him. Everything was looking good. All right. Training schedules. This is our last one. This should be our last one, right? So, yeah, I think we want to just try to max out the fatigue here, which we are currently sitting at. We're going to keep putting points into car building. Just to try and get that topped off before the end of the season. Yep, we're still good here. Can we put one more in? I doubt it. We cannot. Okay. So we'll go ahead and get rid of that. But as good as we're going to get going into this weekend, and then looks like we can do maybe one, like a half day. Yep, that looks good. Well, we got a couple points in car building so far. Wait, is this the last two races? Oh, we've already done two? I guess we've done two this episode. Okay, so last two races. So, in that case, we can just go all out towards the end of the season. Come on. Close the window. No Thanksgiving off for you guys. Haha. Okay, maybe that's rude. Actually, we cap out before we get to that. Anyway, so yeah, we can give them Thanksgiving off. Why not? Still capping out. Good. Yep, I'm okay with this. This looks good. Let's go. Confirm. Our wind tunnel upgrade. Nice. That's our suspension and our underfloor spares. Should be all right then. All right, race prep. Let's go. Well, we're definitely going to go play it real safe here. So we're going to say one guy gets in the top 10. And we're also going to say one guy gets Q2 because I don't trust Piastri anymore. Not with the parts we've given him. It's not his fault. And then qualifying position streak, I guess 2. We can only do 2 anyway. So one driver gets in the top 10 twice in a row. Get a little bit of money here. Let's go with that. To the race weekend. Las Vegas, right? Yep.
Welcome to the Silver State of Nevada for the Las Vegas Grand Prix.
All right, let me go get practices and qualifying's done, and I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Qualifying went okay. Bozis got 6th, and Piastri actually got into Q2, so he got 14th. It's not too bad at all. We can live with that.
The time has come to
Especially this late in the season when we're putting, like I said, bad parts on Piastri's car. Okay, so let's get into this. I don't think we need to swap anything here. I think the ERS will last. We're just going to run the ERS this race and the next race. If it goes a little bit low, then it is what it is. I don't think we want to build another ERS this late in the season. So it's fine. But let's go check out our strategies here. Yeah, I'm not seeing that this one's going to be all that much better. I mean, it's a smidge better than that one. I think we're going to go do something like this, though. We probably want to go maybe soft, hard, soft. I mean, that is quite a bit faster than the medium option. And then we'll try one more here. We're going to try medium, hard, soft. I don't look like we can do much with the soft at the end, but something like that. 4 seconds faster. That's what I thought it was going to be. I mean, I suppose we could try one more just for giggles. Let's get rid of you. And let's try one more. Do we have an extra set of mediums? We do not. Okay, never mind. So this looks like the right strategy based on everything else I'm seeing. I mean, the only other thing I could do for giggles would be to do another soft stint, just because there's no way that this is logical, right? There's just no way. Yeah, I was going to say, surely this is slower, and it is. Okay, cool. We'll go with this. Then we can actually just do that for both cars, because why not? Just add a soft on the end. Go hard, go hard. Go fairly aggressive here. We'll have to babysit it a bit, obviously, but... Oh, sorry, you have a better soft air at the end, which is awesome. That'll help us out a little bit. Something like that, I think, will be okay. We'll go with that. And yes, please. All right, let's go. I don't think there's much else to do, and let's get into this.
The city of Las Vegas is a buzz with excitement as our race draws ever closer. The atmosphere is electric here for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go.
All right, well, I'm going to zip through this one again, and I'll bring you guys back at the end of this one as well. Just trying to get through this last 4 races, like I said, in this episode. Call it a season and move on from here. All right, we're back at the end here. 2 laps to go, and I think I made a mistake. I was trying to harvest just a smidge to try to have a little bit more here at the end, and I think what I did was I harvested too much. Not talking about this harvest. I actually went full harvest, and I let these 2 guys get past me. I was in first place. I thought only Red Bull would get past me, but Ferrari also got past me, which it's going to be hard to pass both these guys. I think if it was just Red Bull, we'd be fine. Both of these guys, I don't know that we get past both or either, honestly, because obviously Ferrari's always going to have DRS here, which means that he's going to get past Red Bull, but then I'm going to get stuck behind Red Bull. So these guys are just going to trade places the entire rest of the run here, and I'm just going to be stuck in third. I screwed up. I could have gotten first, I think. I think I could have gotten first. Pretty unfortunate. Pretty frustrating, actually, because I know that I'm the one that made that mistake. But, I mean, it is what it is. Not much we can do about it. Oh, now we're going to get even worse. I see. And then we just make a mistake. Then the driver just makes a mistake there. So, yeah, we should have gotten a podium. We should have gotten first. And I goofed. I hate goofing like that. I mean, I think we've done well. So maybe I shouldn't beat myself up too much, because there have been plenty of times we've done a good job on tracks and races. And so just to have one that flops like this, it's not the end of the world. It's just, I knew we were fine, and I got greedy. Not greedy, but just, I don't know how to call it. I made a mistake. That's all I can say. I hate it. I hate that. I mean, I was in first with like 3 laps left to go, and I'm like, let me just get a little harvest just so I can defend myself later. I should have just kept going, and it might have been fine. Man. Oh well. I mean, 4th is still a great result, to be fair, but not when you were in first with 3 laps to go.
Wasn't that a fantastic drive?
Oh well. Shake it off. I mean, truth be told, maybe it could have worked out the other way. It could have been like I harvested a little bit, only let Red Bull get past me, had stuff to be able to take back him at the very end, and won the whole thing that way. And I would have been like, okay, you did a good job. So it's just maybe a little bit of bad luck that both cars got past me during the harvest. Might be able to hold on to third. It's gonna be tight. Do feel like we're gonna be able to hold on to third here as though. So this looks like it's gonna be all right. So good stuff there. We did get first here and 6. So yeah, we got some points. Did we get the most points? We did get the most points. Okay, cool. So we're still solid there. In fact, there's no way anybody catches us there. So we should have won that by now. That's a good one. I keep forgetting to put Theo in as practice, because I wasn't running him for anytime we run a sprint. I don't run Theo, but I've been forgetting to do it when we don't have the sprints. So, oh well. A couple parts failed, both side pods. Okay. Board attendance at Grand Prix. Let me sure. I mean, we've been running well. I'm okay with that. Let's get these side pods replaced. This should be it, right? This is the last race coming up. Shouldn't need anything else. Yep, just Abu Dhabi. Research completed on our suspension. Do have some money, so we can definitely do this. We can keep it going here. Should be able to put hours into this next thing. So, do we want to put hours into this one, or do we want to put hours into whatever comes next? The next one would be the underfloor. We've already put hours into underfloor. If anything, I'd want to put it in the rear wing, which we won't have time to wait for, I don't think. So we'll go ahead and just put hours into the suspension. I mean, it needs to be buffed up anyway, so it's not a big deal. Cool. All right. Hopefully we're making some gains. I haven't actually checked it in a while. Hopefully we're making some good gains. I mean, front wing's still pretty far off. Rear wing, very good. Rear wing's basically there. Once we get the next rear wing done, we should be fine. Underfloor. I mean, we might get close. I mean, we got the high speed. We might get close to being medium speed. I don't think we'll get the low speed, but still pretty good. Suspension, pretty far off. So the suspension in the rear wing looks like, or not the rear wing, the suspension in the front wing look like they're going to be pretty far off. Front wing's way off because obviously that's a massive, massive dip. We really need to put out. We did just put hours in the front wing, didn't we? I think we did. So maybe this one will catch up more than I'm expecting. We might be all right. I mean, we could. I don't know. We could have done much better. So I don't know. I need to worry about it too much. 6.5 mil left on the cost cap. I mean, it's not bad. Unfortunately, for some reason, these are not getting done. Like, I don't know what's going on with these. I assumed that this was going to get done for sure. I mean, I'm tempted to just do some upgrades on both of these just so they can get. I mean, it's more expensive, obviously, but it's not like. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do the upgrade for sure on this one. I still don't know what's going on with the CFD simulator. I'll probably just do an upgrade on it at the end of the season if it's not done, and we'll just go that route. Everything else looks okay for the moment. Cause it said it was going to get it to us, and I'm kind of frustrated that it didn't actually come through. But oh well. We'll say one driver hits Q3. That's fine, and then we'll say honestly, we're just going to say one driver hits Q1, Q2. I mean, yeah, he got that last one, but I don't know if I'm going to keep trusting that he's going to keep doing that. We'll say one driver hits top 10. Good enough for now. I don't know that we can. I was going to say I don't think we can plug anything else into either of those, so that's okay. All right, let's go with that. Last race. Let's go.
The season draws to a close here.
We definitely overachieved this year, so I really shouldn't be disappointed about anything. All right, I'm actually going to swap him out this time and remember to do it this time. All right, I'll go do practice and qualifying, and I'll be right back. All right, let's get ready for the last race of the season here. We qualified 5th with Bottas. A lot of people taking penalties in this race, though. A lot of people taking penalties in this race. Piastri qualified way down here, though, but he should move up a bit, assuming these penalties are accurate. We are obviously not. We are not taking any penalties, I should say. Goodness, I couldn't talk for a second there. ERS might go below the line on Bottas during the race. That's not going to be great, but it just doesn't feel right to build a part just for one race. So we're going to play it out. Otherwise, everything else looks mostly okay. Engine should be okay on both cars. So, yeah, car setup looks good. Yeah, I mean, I think we're in a good place. Other than Bottas's ERS, which maybe I'm going to wish I had made another one, but I think it's going to be fine. Let's go check out strategies here. So we got this one, and not much pushing on that one, is there? This one looks a little bit better. Could do some pushing here for sure. Something like that. What if I wore to... I don't have a second medium, do I? I do not. What if I wore to go crazy and go soft, hard, medium, soft? Because for whatever reason, I like doing this strategy because it's just a little different. All right, anything else we can adjust here? I mean, I think we want to run the softs as long as we can in each stint, so something like that might be okay. Honestly, I think this is okay. Is that faster? Drum roll, 5 seconds faster. In theory. Now, I'm starting to wonder if they're including the pit stops in this time because it legitimately works out. It's been working out to go with these extra pits and going crazy here. So maybe it's baked in. We're going to go with it. Why not? And we'll just give Piastri this one because I'm going to be boring with Piastri and I don't really care what he does. That's really bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, Castro, you can just run whatever, my friend. Looks good. Go with that. All right, we're going to try this again. Why not? It's the last race of the season. What's the worst that could happen? We don't finish? I mean, I guess it's about the worst that could happen, right?
Only 58 laps. Anything could happen. It's the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go.
All right, I'll bring you guys back at the end. Let's get this one done and get done with this season. All right, coming up to the end here. Didn't go so well, unfortunately. Down in 6th place at the moment. I don't think we're catching Verstappen here with 2 laps left to go. We can go ahead and go full attack here, though, and we probably can go full deploy. You can go full deploy as well. You're already on attack. That's good. I mean, I think the ERS draining out probably had something to do with it. I think we could have caught up at least with top 4, maybe, if that hadn't happened. But we knew that was gonna be a thing. So it was a calculated decision, I suppose. It didn't seem worth $2.5 million just to potentially, you know, get a top 4 finish in this run. We might actually have to do a little bit of conservation here for just a moment. Definitely want to make sure we finish, you know. I mean, we're close, but... And I think if we had maybe 1 or 2 more laps, we might have been able to catch him. Just wasn't enough left in this race to do it. So, it's fine. I mean, we did all right. I think Russell is ahead of us, but I don't think he's ahead of us by enough to actually put him ahead of us on... Put Mercedes ahead of us on the cup itself. Damn, I think we got exactly what we wanted. I think we got 3rd and 3rd. 3rd with Bottas and 3rd with the team, which is crazy good, obviously. Castro, you know, 13th. I'm okay with that if he can hold on to it. Is he going to hold on? Zhao's right behind him. Yeah, he's got it. He's got it. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. Not a bad finish at the end of the day. I think it could have been a little bit better, but I think we can take some good stuff away from this.
What an excellent drive there.
Yeah, Bottas picking up 8 points. Mercedes only picked up 12, so they're 4 more than us. We actually got ahead of Alpine in this one, which is awesome. So yeah, Bottas holds on to, not by a lot, don't get me wrong. Leclerc was actually the guy that was chasing him down. I forgot about that. I forgot we were ahead of him. So he got a good chunk of points, but we still 12 points ahead. So Bottas finishes 3rd. And then Constructors, we finished 3rd as well. So Mercedes did pick up 6 on us, but not enough to really catch us. No, this is a great season. This is a really, 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 really good season. Not much disappointment here. I think we should be fine here as well. Yeah, we're totally fine there. No worries whatsoever. Nice, good stuff. Very, very good stuff. A little bit of money there at the end. Research for our underfloor, and we got 24 million bucks because we should have gotten our 12 mil from the fastest pit stop. Don't care about the car inspections at this point. Yeah, good stuff. Bottas and Alfa Romeo. Look at that. So, well, we just got to do that. Do a little bit better. I mean, obviously our goal for next season would be 2nd. Red Bull is really good. So I don't know that we get 1st. But I would say if we got 2nd on both, in other words, if we got 2nd as a team, that means we beat Ferrari. And then if we got 2nd as a driver, that means we beat whichever of these 2 drivers ends up being worse next year. Probably Perez, but you never know. Then I think that's a huge, huge win. Still probably means that it'd be Verstappen, us, and then Perez, and they still end up winning the whole thing, is my guess. But you never know. You never know how much of a jump we can make in a season. We made a huge jump this season, so next season could be another big giant jump as well. Obviously, they increased their confidence in us because we did really well. Underfloor research is done. Yeah, good stuff. Really, really good stuff. The board should be super, super, super excited with us. Obviously, they're happy with our objectives, satisfied with the finances, delighted with the performance there. All and good. I mean, we obviously meet our long-term objectives as well. We should be under cost cap. We are still under cost cap, and we still have some more research that we would like to do. So before I forget, let me go ahead and just jump in here and look at that. So the next one would be another underfloor. Might as well. I was gonna say we don't have any hours left. Just making sure. Now we'll just keep going with the underfloor. That sounds good. Anything we want to do with facilities? We could go ahead and honestly, I probably will go ahead and upgrade this. Hopefully save the rest of the money at this point, though. Yeah, I think we're gonna save the rest of the money for the month for now. Yeah, I mean that's good. Good stuff. Let's get to the end of the season, and then we'll probably put a cut in there. Do we have any more hours coming? I don't think we do we? I guess I would have to look in here. Yeah, next season. Okay, that's fine. So we'll just do another front wing as is. Try to get a little bit more from this. Oh, it's going to be blocked. Should be able to speed this up a little bit, maybe. Maybe not. There we go. All right, that's good. Don't think we'll be able to get the rear wing done. We will have a couple engineers, but I don't think it'll be enough. So I think this is all the research we're going to get done before the end of the season. I mean, we're right on the line with our cost cap, but I think we did good considering we couldn't see the projection. Everybody's secured until through next year. Yes. Thought about, yeah, I guess I did think about getting us another engineer, didn't I? But I think we're good for another season, right? So actually we're good for a couple more seasons. No driver changes. We got Bottas for one more season at least, so yeah, well, at least hold on to him till then, and then we might move one of these other guys up if he's starting to drop down in his abilities. But at the moment, he's going back up still. Big jumps in Castro over the course of the season. Oh, Theo up to 81. Good stuff. Yeah, we got a couple good guys coming up behind, you know, him. So that's really good. Looks like we could drop our pit stop time again, which is interesting. I wonder if we could have done that sooner. Time to just run with this balanced thing, honestly. Yeah, why not? Just gonna run balanced. Whatever they got plugged in here should be okay. I'm not worried about it. Get some guys some time off at the end of the year. We'll just readdress at the beginning of next season. All right, there's our rear wing. We will try to do another one, but I don't think it will work. So nope. Okay. Didn't think it would. Is there anything that's faster that we could just sneak in here? 43, 30. Side pods is 35. Chassis is 30. Might be able to do side pods. It doesn't really matter. I'm not going to even plug anything in there. Nope, not quite. Okay, let's try the chassis then. Get a chassis done, you know, something. Any little bit of research we can do is just going to be a win for us, I think. Ah, good. Perfect. Get that done in time. I like it. Cool. All right. That is all that. That's all our research going into next season. Let's get to the end of the month or into the year here, and we'll take a look and see what everything looks like. Increase construction speed. Nah, we don't need to spend money on that, I don't think. There's our suspension research done. There's our upgrade for our simulator. Everything else is still okay. Everything else is coming along just fine. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, I know we got idle scouts, but I just don't care right now. There's an upgrade to our design center. Chassis research. There we go. So we got the DHL, obviously. Achieve a long-term board objective. Achieve the board season target. Perfect. Got 12 million bucks for first place in the DHL, which we already got. We already know that. It's unfortunate that his morale's dropped. That's kind of sad. High confidence here. Underfloor is done. Front wing is done. Third place. 12th. Not bad, honestly. I mean, he got 35 points over the course of the season. That's pretty solid. That's more points than Bottas got last year. So, yeah, Piastri did better than Bottas last year. That's a good. That's a big thing. Team rating. Saying it's going up or down? It went up. Okay. I was gonna say. I was like, is the white good or bad? So good stuff there. A little bit of extra money thrown in. I like that. All our research done. Here's our regulations. Okay. So can we see how much we actually were able to mitigate that by? I thought we could. Now we do have a lot less wind tunnel hours now that we're third place, which is not great. I thought it would tell us here. Maybe it'll tell us here. Yeah, the front wing just never got hours. I mean, I don't know if, I wouldn't say it was a mistake just because we put the hours somewhere, obviously. So wherever we did put the hours was fine. Rear wing just about canceled out entirely. I mean, yeah, looked good on the rear wing. Underfloor, pretty close. Almost canceled it out as well. So good stuff there. Suspension, pretty far off. So the suspension front wing didn't do a good job, unfortunately. But it is what it is. And I don't know if that's adding that last one that we got, come to think of it. So. All right, we'll go ahead and so with the new season target is third in both drivers and championship. So they want us to repeat. I think that's fair. Long term. Okay, we already got the long term. So yeah, we'll accept. And we're not switching teams, so that's fine. I don't think I can I save this? Yeah, I'm not able to save on the screen. Okay. So let's finish this real quick and then we will call this an episode. So this will pit crew's performance to decrease. So we want this to be as low as possible because we just don't want our pit crew to go down. Memorabilia room. Yeah, that's fine. We can max this out. I don't care if the morale boost is paused for a day. Drivers development. Okay, we're going to keep doing it with just the one driver. We don't want our development for other guy to go down, but we can max his out. That's fine, I think. Just get as much money as we can from this. He's not going to be developing a lot anyway. Obviously, merchandise, we want to max this out. I think I'm okay with that. Race simulator events. No, we don't want that. Race day factory. Prefer not to have that, although we have more factory slots now, so it might be okay. We might be able to swing this. I mean, how much money is it? It's not that much money. It's really not that much money. Factory, we don't really want the factory paused. And race weekend driver appearance. And we don't want our drivers to be distracted. So we don't want any of that stuff. I think we're just going to go with what we got here. We did the same thing we did last time. We don't have a lot of money available. So that might come back and bite us in the rear end. Yeah. All right, there we go. There's the technical stuff. So got a little bit of boost on chassis just because we threw one in there at the very last minute. So this got a little bit better, but still not great. Rear wing looking pretty solid. We actually did match up the rear wing. Perfect. Side pods, we did nothing. Underfloor, just about got there on the underfloor. And the suspension, we were off, weren't we? Not that much, because we actually did put hours into the suspension. So the only one we were really far off was the front wing. Cool. All that stuff looks good. All this stuff looks good. Powertrain for next season. I mean, Mercedes treated us well. I was pretty happy with the Mercedes for the most part. We might jump up a smidge though. This is going to put us negative, isn't it? Could go with the Renault. Renault might not be bad. Although teams that did good or not that great, right? Maybe we should just go with Ferrari. Power loss threshold is still lower than Red Bull, so still pretty good there. Second on fuel efficiency, that's not bad. Gearbox was third, so not quite as good as Mercedes, but not bad. ERS is better. And we know ERS is going to be something that we're going to struggle with. You know what? Maybe we go with Ferrari this time around. See what that does. I mean, the smart move might be to go with Red Bull because we know that Red Bull's just really good. But I think we're going to go with this one. What happens when we go negative at the beginning of the season? Do we just get fired immediately? I honestly don't know. Let's see here. There's our car report. Okay, we obviously want to get into design. We got money still, surprisingly. There's our pit crew performance. Obviously dropped down. We expect that. We got very few allocation hours, unfortunately, but it is what it is. New regulations. In fact, we already know about that. Driver updates. Piastri actually getting a little bit of a boost there. Up to 83. Nice. Theo getting a couple points. Good stuff. Up to 81. Theo is where Piastri was at the beginning of the season, wasn't he? So Piastri's getting there. All right. Well, that's it. We're going to put a cut in there. A little bit long, but that's okay. Just I wanted to make sure we got to a part where I could save. I'm assuming we can save here. Yes, we can. So yeah, when we come back, we'll start our third season, and I think this is gonna be a really good season for us. I'm hoping it's gonna be a really good season. We'll find out. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel: